This is a pranayama practice, so it's a breathwork practice. And this is one type of a pranayama called VilomaPranayama. And it is a broken inhale, but a continuous exhale. So we'll inhale about a third of the way, pause, about another third, pause, another third. Probably you're going to have a fourth inhale in there until you're all the way full, without any stress or strain. So we don't want to feel pressure in the throat or behind the eyes. There'll be the briefest of pauses, and then a nice, slow, continuous exhale. A tiny pause at the bottom of that, and then we'll repeat it again. And we're gonna go for a fairly long time. So the prescription for beginners is about a 4 or 5 minute. For advanced practitioners, we could do this for 12 to 15 minutes. So we're gonna kind of split the difference and work it for about 6 or 7 minutes. It's essential that you are not stressed or strained at any point in this practice. So you shouldn't feel like a hyperventilating feeling. If that happens, you release it, you take an inhale and an exhale. And after a few times of me cueing it, you won't need me to cue it. So if you're off from me a little bit, you're moving at a slightly different pace, it's totally fine. Elongated or shorter than I am cueing it. So close your eyes. Your seat's pretty important. So as we create a support at the base of the pelvis. That's important here. And if you can't get comfortable to sit for the extended period of time, sitting in a chair is totally fine. Length through the spine, so you should feel like the waist is moving back slightly over the back rim of the pelvis. The sternum is lifted, so the shoulder blades are draping on your upper back. And the most important thing now for all of us, there's a slight tuck in your chin, like a suggestion of what we call Jalandhara Bandha. You don't need to know that term. We'll go over it more and more. We'll go over the bandhas as we work more pranayama. Just a slight tuck to the chin, and imagine you had a ponytail at the back of your head and someone was pulling that ponytail slightly back. So you're retracting the skull back so it's over the base of your pelvis. Hands can be placed wherever they're comfortable, so palms down or facing up. Let's exhale all the breath out. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Continuous inhale. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. And now inhale about a third of the way and pause. Another third. Pause. Another third. Pause. Notice if you can inhale more. You probably can. Pause. If there's still more, inhale more. Pause. Exhale completely. A brief pause at the bottom. Inhale about a third. Pause. Another third. Pause. Inhale all the way. Pause. Notice if you can take in more breath. Do if you can. Exhale completely. Pause when you're empty. Inhale about a third. Feel your belly expand and pause. Another third. Feel like lower ribs right up to the heart center expand. Pause. Fill all the way up. Feel the ribs press up against the collarbones. Pause. Fill up more if you have more in you. Pause. Exhale completely. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. If you can take more in, do. Pause. Exhale completely. Pause. Notice the placement of your chin. Adjust if you need. Inhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Fill all the way up if you're not full. Exhale. Completely. Pause. Inhale, about that third. Pause. Another third. Pause. Fill all the way up. Pause. Notice if there's more space. Fill up more. Exhale. Completely continuous, smooth. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. If there's more, take in more. Exhale completely. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Maybe fill up a little bit more. Exhale completely and pause. Keep going. 5 more rounds on your own. I'm not going to cue it. The next time you exhale, pause and then take a full continuous breath in and a full continuous breath out. Take a full continuous breath in and exhale. And take a deep breath in. And we're going to allow ourselves to rest for a minute in Shavasana, which is always the prescription after pranayama. So with as little movement as possible, come lying down onto your back. If you need support, take it. 1 full minute to rest. Allow the tongue to be heavy on the back of your throat. Allow the jaw to relax. And just as you did when you were sitting, notice the position of your head so that the back of the skull is lengthening away from the tops of the shoulders. And this is the perfect practice to stay in a longer Shavasana. So if you wish to stay, please do. If you need to move on with your day, wiggle fingers and toes. Bend your knees, roll to your right side, and make your way into a comfortable seated position. Bring your palms together in front of your heart and take a big breath in. Exhale, bow your head to your heart. Namaste.